So good afternoon, fellow ticket holders. As you can see, we are back at Hersheypark. First time this year. I guess technically second time this year because we did come and meet up with Tim and Katie to go to the chocolatier.
And Chris the girl.
And Chris the girl. But today we are back because for the first time, Hersheypark during Halloween is doing Hersheypark Dark Nights, which includes scare zones, houses, trails, and we're very excited to check it out. Now, it is early. We are here before everything is open, so we're going to go over here to the supply company and check out what stuff they have. I've heard there's merchandise over there, so let's go make sure that we can check that out and show you what they got. And then I think we're going to go over to Chocolate World and see what they have going on for Halloween. So join us today here at Hersheypark. The Hersheypark Supply Co. is open, so let's go inside. All right, so it looks like this little area here. Looks like we have a squishy water bottle that is green. We have this black and white Dark Nights coffee cup. It's really nice. Looks like we got a couple types of shirts. Kind of the same thing. This like stone washed color, black and white, long sleeve and in short sleeve. And it says that it glows in the dark. Looks like we have a blue tumbler. Up and again in that stone wash color of black and white, we have a hooded sweatshirt.
I love this.
Oh yeah, look at that. It has the bats and says Hershey.
And it's not dated.
Yeah, that's nice.
Really cute. 50 bucks.
Looks like we got black and white hat and a thermal water bottle.
They're just not thermal.
Oh,
It's
just a metal water bottle.
Light. Yeah,
And
back.
I don't think that's part of Dark Nights right there.
Look.
Anything over here?
Magnets.
And we have the Dark Nights magnets. It looks like over here at the register we have some Dark Knight socks. So we got that black and white logo. We got the houses here. So we got Haunted Coal Mine, The Descendants, Twisted Darkness, Valley of Fear, Midway of Misery. We have those in short and long tubed. That's really neat. And I see over here we have some more things dedicated to the houses. It looks like we have a print for Descendants. And again, Creature Chaos. We got the socks and a pin and keychains with all that. Looks like we have a Dark Knight lanyard. A print here with all 4 houses on it. That's really neat. Okay, so here's Hershey's Nobu necklace. They are doing a purple bat. How cute is that? Looks like we do have pins, so we have a whole pin set here. It's got one for each house, plus the Dark Knights logo. And if you're looking just individually, they do sell those individually as well. And also looks like we have a bigger set that includes the scare zones. On this side we have a smaller version of that 4-house print and more of those socks. And finally again, each individual house has the socks and the keychains and the pins and a print. And right next to that we have some more things. Oh, this is a really neat cup here. It's like a gold and white Dark Nights Hersheypark cup. Kinda not sure about that. It's kind of painted on there. We got that lanyard again. Looks like we have a kid's shirt here that glows in the dark. It says Hersheypark Dark Nights 2022. And that hoodie that Vanessa really liked. Looks like we have a shot glass of the same. Haunted Coal Mine has a tin cup as well as a thermos. On the end cap here it looks like we have magnets for every house and or scare zone. And on the opposite side we do have this Dark Knight shot glass, more of those squeezy water bottles. Looks like we have a black and white embroidered hat. That's really nice. Anything on the back? Nope. So it is a strap hat. And again, here's those boo necklaces and they are $16.99. We have a hooded sweatshirt with all the houses on the back and another version of that stone washed one. So it's on the breast now of the Dark Nights logo. So then on the back it says I survived and showed all the houses and the scare zones. And if you aren't into hoodies and just want a regular glow in the dark, you have that logo again on the breast as well as on the back. Just like the hoodie, all the houses and scare zones. And opposite of those we have another one. This is new. We got patches. So we got it for the Descendants, Dark Knight Hersheypark 2022, Haunted Coal Mine. We have some more of the black and white coffee mugs. And the patches again for Creature Chaos, Twisted Darkness, and again more just Dark Nights 2022. So it looks like Hershey's getting into the candle game too. And we got candles specifically to the houses, as well as fragrance sprays and wax melts. And this skull candle warmer. So seeing as they have these candles, let's take a sniff real quick. So we'll start with the haunted coal mine. Also, it has that like smoky smell, kind of like a campfire. Twisted darkness. Kind of has more of a like clove or cinnamon type of smell. The Dark Nights, the actual Dark Night one, it's kind of okay. It actually reminds me of the smell of the actual restrooms. Maybe a little bit TMI, but yeah, their restrooms have a scent, and that's what that smells like. Not bad, but whatever scent they use in the restrooms here at the park. A lot of stuff going on here. So then we got another one here, again for the houses. We got specific shirts. So here's one from Midway of Misery. More of those keychains. It looks like we have a drawstring bag. More of the metal water bottles. The squishy water bottles. Valley of Fear. And Dark Stones Hollow. That's the first I think I've seen of something for the Hollow. So that's a really neat that they have something. So the merchandise continues. So it looks like those patches you can buy, they already have them sewed to some black hats. Each house has shot glasses. And again, each type of shirt you want. Regular sweatshirt, short sleeve shirt, and hoodies. And finally, if postcards are your thing, it looks like we have all those prints, postcards of each house and or scare zone. And for some just generic Halloween stuff, we do have candy that is necessary for Halloween. And we also have some of these candy bowl paper mache things. So we have a black raven. It's like a candy bowl with a witch hat comes off, as well as a witch with a hole in the back for your candies.
These are ridiculous.
As well as some of these like bat creature, pumpkin creature stuffies. Called Auroras. Yeah, it says Aurora or something. Those are cute. And finally, it looks like inside of the whatever it's called, last minute pickups, you got some skeleton gloves, some other just generic Halloween stuff. I do see over here in the stickers talking about it, you got stickers for each of the houses, as well as a Dark Knight sticker. You gonna pick one of those up?
Yeah, probably.
All right, so we just came out of Hershey Supply Company, and I was super surprised at how much Dark Knight stuff there was and Halloween stuff.
Yeah, I was just telling Chad how Hershey has exploded with the themed merchandise, and when I mean exploded, they exploded.
I expected the one thing, but then when I saw it on the other side of the store, all the other stuff, like,
yeah, it's ridiculous.
So we did get a few things
for the event, but for just Hersheypark in general, and it's like amazing.
So we did get a few things. What did we pick up?
We picked up Dark Knight's Hersheypark wax melts.
The one that says it smells like their bathrooms.
It smells really good. I personally don't think it smells like the chocolate. It's not chocolate heavy. So I don't know where you're getting this.
So what does it say its scent is? It says features a blend of ozone, aquatic, and musky notes, which that's about what it is. And then what else did we get?
It smells really good.
Yeah.
Sticker.
Yep, so we did pick up the black and white Dark Knight sticker.
And a magnet.
And the nice magnet. Yeah, really good.
I really love that they're not dated.
Yeah.
So they're really cool.
Frightfully sweet fun at Hershey's Chocolate World. So starting out, we have this Reese's Peanut Butter Shapes photo opportunity. That is really cute. And I've never seen a ghost Reese's cup. We have some candy, of course, and we have a Dracula Reese's guy. And we got some other, well, yeah, I was gonna say up the top, there's a Reese's like Swishmallow type guy. Oh, okay. So what is his name, or her name, because it's a witch. And the witch's name is Paige. How cute. Looks like we have another photo spot here, but it says stop one on the trick-or-treat trail. So I guess each spot has a photo op, and Vanessa's here with Mr. Reese, the vampire in his home castle. But I do see some shirts here that say Happy Halloween with Hershey Bar, Reese's Cup, and Mrs. Kiss. A quick PSA, please do not buy the pumpkin pie flavored Kit Kats because they are not really that good. At least in our opinion. But if you do want Halloween themed candy, these Dracula Blood Red Kisses are really good. And speaking of the Smushmallows, I forgot that these are very popular last year. So we also have Vlad the vampire. Actually, I don't see any of the other ones.
That's it.
There was a couple more last year, but I guess they've been picked over again this year. So over here at the coffee stand, as they call it, I'm not sure what it's, we do have some fall treats. We have the pumpkin Kit Kat cream cheese pie. Again, the pie is probably good, but we do not like that Kit Kat. You have a pumpkin cream cheese muffin, kind of like the ones from Starbucks. And we have the Kit Kat pumpkin mega cookie. Again, take the Kit Kat off, and I bet the cookie is excellent. Also looks like they have some themed cupcakes here. So you have one that's like a spider with the web. We have just a regular pumpkin. We have one that's, I'm not too sure what this is supposed to be. It may not be actually fall themed, but then we have one that looks like a cherry pie. And a little bit farther around, we have a couple more designs. We have one that's like a bloodshot eyeball. Oh, that's another one of those spider ones. And back here at the milkshake stand, there is a returning favorite of a lot of people, the pumpkin pie milkshake, which I'm not sure if we had. I thought we had before. Vanessa could correct me if she was here, but yeah, it's right here again for the season. So just like in years past, they did put the mansion display back up for Halloween. A little bit more animated this year, and I hear some sounds and a moving ghost. Ooh. And while we are here, it is gonna be lunch, so we're gonna head and stop here at what would be the beer stand and pick us up one of the epic pretzels. Okay, so here is the epic pretzel. Now, I don't know if you can see the size by just looking at this, but here's my hand. This thing is massive. This tray that it's on is about the size of a trash can lid. So we're looking at something that's about 1 foot in diameter. And we hear from our friends at the theme park foodies that this is the best thing at Chocolate World. And it's our first time, so let's give it a try. So Vanessa's gonna give this epic pretzel a try. What sauce are you gonna try first?
I'm so excited. Sam and Jay highly recommended this. It's the cheese, chocolate, and mustard. I think you already talked about that. Okay. I'm gonna try the cheese first.
All right.
So excited. You have got to come to get this pretzel. Share with friends, eat it yourself. The cheese is absolutely delicious. The pretzel's nice and soft, not too overly salted. This is a really good option to have. I'm gonna try the chocolate next. It's just your Hershey chocolate. It's really good though. And I'm gonna try the mustard. That's a really unique honey mustard. It's not like the honey mustards I'm used to. Overall, 100. I loved it. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, so that cheese, that is the best dip of the three. The chocolate's pretty good. Definitely interesting to go with the sweet and salty. And I'm not a big fan of the honey mustard. I've had better mustard. If you're ever at Busch Gardens Williamsburg at the pretzel shop, their beer mustard was fantastic when I went with my friends. But yeah, definitely a thumbs up for this pretzel here. And for a quick dessert with our pretzel, we did get the pumpkin cookie. First thing we need to do would be to remove that guy and just eat the cookie. But yeah, it looks really good. We love the Chocolate World cookies. All right, so that is the basics of what's going on in the Chocolate World.
That was a really nice lunch we had. Yeah,
so really enjoyed that pretzel. So thank you again to Sam and Jay of Theme Park Foodies for highly recommending it. As for the cookie, it wasn't that good.
It wasn't that familiar pumpkin taste that you're known to love. It had the clove, it had the cinnamon, but it had a different spice that I didn't recognize.
But overall, we enjoy it. So we do have a couple more hours before the park opens. We were here early today, so we will catch you inside Hersheypark here in a little while. And we have made it into the park, and right off the bat, I can see my first Halloween activity. It's the meet and greet. I believe that these characters normally do a dance party, but let's go over here and say hi, or at least just pass by. So it looks like we have Mrs. Kiss as a witch, and we have Mr. Kit Kat as a werewolf. How cute are they? So I think one of the scariest things of today are gonna be us trying to avoid not being attacked by these lantern moths. They are all over the place, and they just keep flying into everybody. It's kind of nasty and kind of annoying. So we've made it over here by Fahrenheit, and we have found a store that is called the Hersheypark Boutique. Let's go inside and see what they got. So it looks like we got some bat headwear and some horn headwear, Maleficent headwear, a whole bunch of headwear. Thought this was somebody's toupee for a second, but I guess it's for the werewolf. And werewolf hands. Looks like we also have a miner's hat for the mining themed house for this year. And what in the world? You can have a clown on your headband. We also have some things that are just your favorite shows or movies. We have a Monsters TV show shirt. We also have this cat coaster. Lord of Darkness, Queen of Night cups, and tea for one. I'm assuming there is tea inside. Nope, just a teapot. So I'm going to say teapot and cups inside this tea for one. Also looks like we have some cork tops for wine bottles with different designs on them. Cats and witch's potion. And again, one of those raven candy holders. And also in this store, this is where the magnets and other things are for the houses for tonight, as well as other Universal Monster pins. That's interesting to see here. We have some other just trinkets and lights and things, but this also have the sprays and the wax melts and the candles that we saw up at the Hershey Supply Company. There's also the drawstring bag here, the keychains, and again the pen sets and individual pens, and the lanyards and the Nobu necklaces. Now we didn't see this guy over there. He's a Dapper Skull candy holder, just like the which one that we saw. And I guess these are earrings? Yeah, so you got little spider earrings over here. And if you are a Bones Coffee fan, it looks like they have all of the different Halloween themed bone coffees here on this display. And finally we have some Universal Monster bags, kind of Loungefly style. Some hearts with bats and skulls that is green. And some hand purses. And this is also where you can get those pins like we saw for each of the houses tonight. And again, some other classic movie t-shirts. So we have made our way over here towards the boardwalk area, and it looks like Mini Donuts this year is doing an apple pie donut, which I think they had last year. And they are bringing back the pumpkin spice donuts that we did have last year. And that one's from the actual food truck outside the boardwalk. But also over here by the Mini Donuts is the arrow that points towards Streetville. This is actually the turnaround part. And we can see here we have some ghost flags going on and the kids coming down through getting their treats. And we have a guy here on a scooter. But how cute is that cutout ghost over there? It is really neat. Now this is only for kids right now. They do not allow it for adults, but it's really neat that they have this here. And while we're over here at the boardwalk just admiring these flags, we did run into our friends Chris the Girl and Tampa J. They are up here from Tampa.
We got 2 tickets for an event.
And we are very excited that we are able to hang out with them tonight. So welcome to Hersheypark.
It's awesome to see you guys.
Yeah, it's nice to see you again. Yep.
It's gonna be fun.
Should be good. And speaking of the entrance to Treatville, you will find that over here. You got the Dispatch Pizza outside the boardwalk, and you got entrance right here. Welcome to Treatville. What also is really cool is we do have the Dark Nights Emporium. This was actually a Christmas shop before, so it's really neat to see it actually being used this year for something else. So I don't know if they have anything different. If they do, I will show you. Otherwise, you have another Emporium and Dark Nights merchandise store right here outside the boardwalk. But one quick note, I noticed something was missing here. So right here in this little plaza area was the Hershey lamp, like what's in downtown Hershey, and some flower planters, but now it is just blacktop. Wonder why they took that out. It was a really neat photo spot. But I do really like the fact that this Emporium has this really facade and some very spooky lights. But let's go inside. Oh, let's go inside and see what they got, because I can see there's some cool stuff in there. So first up we have the hats for all the houses again. But the coolest part that I saw is this theming right here. I'm assuming that during Dark Nights, during their promotional stuff, they had a gypsy sitting here. So I wonder if during the event she will be here giving people their fortunes and doing the tarot card readings or something. That'd be really neat to come back in here during the event and see. And behind the desk here, where the gypsy can tell your fortune, you have this spooky mantle with some old lady in the photo. I wonder if that is actually the gypsy. Ooh. And we come into the second room here and, hello? Are we interrupting you? Are you sleeping, Mr. Skelly? Do you have, okay, you don't have any baby, but you have blocks and a bed thing. Okay, we'll let you just sleep. Can we check out this merchandise here? All right, so over here, some new stuff. We have a Hersheypark type of spirit jersey with the spider. That is really neat. And we have a Dark Nights spirit jersey that's written in blood red. And Vanessa has found another one that says Dark Nights with a gypsy ball, kind of like the one that was there at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. We actually have a black and orange sweatshirt which says Scare Squad. That's really neat. We have one that says Hershey, PA, that's in black and purple. We have a Skull Spirit jersey here that says Dark Knights with the skull on the back. I can see that one being very popular. We also have this real spooky lettering of Hersheypark. Now it's a little bit too warm for this like Sherpa material, but would be very warm in the winter time. And again, there is the hoodie and the t-shirt and long sleeve shirt that we saw over at the HP Supply Co. And opposite of the t-shirts here, we do have another display here. We have a coffin with some candles and a couple more skelly spooky guys over here. And finally, before we head out here on this little one, we do have a Sherpa fleece blanket with this Hersheypark Dark Knights emblem on it. And again, we have plenty of those candles and wax melts in this store, and the black and white coffee mugs. And finally, for merchandise, we have that tin can and water cup and all the shirts and socks and things for each individual house. Again, just like what we saw over at HP Supply Co. Postcards and the prints. And on the opposite of that, we have more pens and lanyards and the keychains. And finally, for just cool decor, we have a dinner set up here. Someone's gonna have a spooky dinner, but we might want to clear off these cobwebs first so that they can get to their dinner plates. All right, Hersheypark, we see you with this emporium and all the specialty stuff and the theming. That is fantastic way to present that merchandise for this special event. So I did see these online that they had taken some of the Wildcat trains and they went ahead and covered them with cobwebs and put some characters in them. Really neat to see. We are very excited to see what they announced for Wildcat, and we are in hopes that they will RMC that ride so that we can have an RMC here at Hersheypark. And for some, the spookiest part of the day might be seeing that Wildcat's being torn down. We can see that the station has the roof already taken off of it. So it looks like Burke's Hot Dogs has opened early for Dogs of Doom, and we're gonna try the Cheetos Hot Honey Corn Dog Bites. And here we are. Here are the Flaming Hot Honey Corn Dog Nuggets. They smell very hot. They smell really good, and they actually look amazing. Let's give them a try. All right, Vanessa. I can smell the heat here. I'm so sorry if it's too hot for you.
This is ridiculous. I usually love Flaming Hots, but look at this.
They are red.
They are red. Alright, I'm probably not gonna like this, but I'm gonna give them a try.
Okay, that's a different face than I expected.
They're really good, but I'm only gonna eat one because they're really spicy.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Alright, so I'm gonna get one of these that is fully covered. Okay, so they are good. Couple problems. First, by them mixing in the Flaming Hots with the sauce, they have become very soggy, which the picture shows they're supposed to be on top. So I can see mixing the corn dog nuggets with the honey and then putting those on top to keep them crispy. So that's error number one. Number two, it's so hot that it basically overpowers the hot dog. So they're good, but I wouldn't say they're the best thing, but I will eat all these. All right, so let this Spooky Time event started. We're gonna do so by going down into the hollow. Didn't hear any type of announcement or anything, but I do see some fog down below. So we are trying to get into our first house, Creature Chaos. Apparently there is some chaos trying to get into the house. Trying to figure out what's going on. Apparently wristbands aren't working or something, so we are just waiting. All right, so we are down here next to the creek and we're ready to do the monster show.
Hi.
Good evening.
You look very pretty.
All right, here we go. Going into Professor Darkstone's mystical menagerie.
I am Professor Darkstone, and you are in my traveling mythical menagerie. My beasts from beyond, my legends that lurk, my Thunderbird Reginald, and my Albert Twitch. Where is he? Where did he go? Listen to the more. Act on spirit to my beasts tonight. No! Find them before they find you.
Oh no. Oh my gosh!
get you too! Leave!
What are you doing here? You gotta go! You gotta hurry up before they get you.
They can smell you! Why are you so slow? Go!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you do that?
Alright, so that was Creature Chaos. So the professor has his menagerie of special characters or special creatures that have gone rogue.
Yeah.
And that was pretty good.
Yeah. I love the costumes from some of the scare actors. And I can't spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Well, it's gonna be in this.
Oh yeah.
There's no spoiling. I could record.
Yes, I forgot. Animatronic. That was pretty cool.
the slug or
centipede,
whatever that was really neat to do it. But yeah, really nice, not really too scary. It might be better in the dark since it is an outdoor trail, but yeah, really enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
All right, right here next to Trailblazer, next up we have Haunted Coal Mine. So we just did the Haunted Coal Mine and that was fantastic.
Wow. I really love this one because Black Diamond is my absolute favorite at Canoa.
Yeah.
And it's very reminiscent of that.
Yeah.
With the whole coal mine theme, the dead bird for coal miners when they start losing air.
And then the effect at the beginning, and it looked like it was like, okay, we're gonna go in and that door on the side. Nope, they reopen the same door and you come out and the whole trickery is really cool.
It's really good.
So I don't think much of that's going to show up because it just looked black.
It's super dark.
So if there's not much video, this house is pretty long. But yeah, otherwise definitely a thumbs up house. And also in this area, it looks like we have a small scare zone and we have a plant man playing with the kids. Oh my gosh. And we have the Spring Creek Mine Shaft #1. Just very smoky. All right, here we go. Let's go into the Midway of Misery. Ooh, that heat is hot. And inside this area, we have Twisted Darkness, the next house on our list. So let's go inside and check it out. Ooh, spooky, the backside of Laugh Track. But yeah, here we go. There was no wait for this line, so we were able to go with everybody at the same time. So let's go check this out. And speaking of some new friends joining us today, we have Michael and we got Parker from Adventures by Parker. It's finally nice to meet you.
Ah, same with you guys.
All right. You ready to be scared?
I guess I have to be.
Not really. All right.
Come in. I see you shiver. Dare I sense your fright? The show's begun. It's places for you. My sweet and new puppets. To the oddities with you.
no, not a mirror maze. No, I'm good. I'm good. I think I'm good. I see fire. No! He got me. She got me. Oh no, people are burning in hell. That last one just got me. She jumped right out of there. All right, so that was, what is it called?
What is it? Twisted Hair?
What is it? Twisted?
That's a good question. Twisted Darkness.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so that was Twisted Darkness, and that was actually really good.
Wow.
I love that circus theming and the carnival theming. The scare actors in there was awesome.
The details.
Yeah.
I was very surprised.
Really
Good
loved
job,
that
good
one.
job,
And
yeah.
then the gypsy at the beginning telling all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that one. That was much better than the first one that
Yes,
we did.
but they did a wonderful job the first one.
Yeah.
But we're really liking this one.
Yeah, that was fantastic. All right, let's give this a try too through the Midway of Misery scare zone, because then we realized there was no wait for Twisted Darkness. We went ahead and did the house. So here we go. Let's go check out what's going on in the scare zone now. Wow. What an amazing fire show. But let's see what's going on in the scare zone.
Ooh, nice. Yeah.
Is this for a vlog or something?
Yes, it is.
I am the necromancer. It is a pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you as well.
Now get out of my face.
Well, the Ferris wheel has a nice blood red tone to it tonight. Very pretty. So it looks like over here as well, we have a hula hoopist who's done some amazing work with her hula hoop. Outstanding. Well, that's neat. Even the Pepsi machine area is themed for the Dark Knights with colored inside of the vending machines. All right, here we go. The Descent. Let's go in and see how cool this one is.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on. Over here. There we go. Now, folks, I want you to see this right now. This is the Veriscope, a very powerful relic. Now, it does grant the keeper the ability to see the past, the present, and the future, but with each and every click, you do lose a piece of your soul, and you do open complete total chaos. Ma'am, please don't do this, please.
Please! You don't understand! I need to know what happened to my husband, please! Oh, my husband! Yes! Yes, the exorcist!
Don't understand! Folks, I am not kidding now. You see the hallway? Please hurry up and go. The further you can be for you. That
Go.
don't look behind you. Please hurry. I worry for your safety, not mine.
so after, what was it, a half hour, 40 minutes, we just finished up in Descent, and I think it was just okay. There was some good set pieces, the actors that were in there were good, but I think there needs to be more in there. I did like the cool effects on the ground, like you're gonna fall out, but I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to put in there, because as far as I can see on the screen, everything was just pitch black. So if I don't show anything at all, I do apologize, but it is a very dark room with nobody really in there. And now that it is dark out, we have all these cool little lights that are on, kind of ready for Christmas, but they are Halloween themed, really neat and pretty. So we're gonna wait to the Hollow to have something to eat tonight. And while we do so, right here by the Music Box Theater, we have some cool lights. So they have like the classic face pumpkin and a spider in its web on a haystack. And on the opposite side, we have Mr. Scarecrow being attacked by birds. Not really scaring him away. So we've made it to Professor's Darkstone's base camp, and we're gonna try the Terror Tots. And here they are. It's basically Hersheypark's version of the pizza fries, but instead of French fries, they have tater tots. I can smell the garlic and everything. It looks and smells so good. Let's give them a try. So we just had the Terror Tots, and actually those were fantastic. I would say easily a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, we're excited to compare them to the pizza fries from
Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah, should have those very soon. So if they are at least as good as that, we are very excited.
Yeah.
All right, so we have made it back around the Creature Chaos. We're gonna try it again in the dark.
Step right up, right this way. Step right up. Welcome to Professor Darkstone's Traveling Mystical Menagerie. Step right up, right this way. Step right up.
Oh wow, so that had
See all of my fantastic feats, yes, along the wall, yes, and see my wonderful Thunderbird and my always dangerous Albert Witch. Where is he? The Albert Witch is loose. He's hungry. So please move before he finds you.
Please hurry, the exit's that way. Go before they see you. Go!
Get away from her! Keep going! Hi, mister!
So that was so much better in the dark than last time.
Yeah.
That way you have all the full effects with the smoke and the lights and everything.
Even some of the scare actors had like glowing lights on their costume.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it worked really well. What was that called again?
I don't
Creature's Chaos. Creature Chaos. Before we call it a night, there's one more treat we want to try, and it's here at Trailblazer Grill, and hopefully it is open. Yep. So we are wanting to try the brimstone bread. Here it is, the brimstone bread and marinara sauce. These are basically like Brazilian cheese bread is the best that I can explain it based on the description. So we will just give them a try. Oh yeah, there's definitely some cheese inside.
That's interesting. I hope they're good. I don't think I like the bread part.
Oh no.
It's kind of spicy.
Well, it kind of seems to be a theme for this stuff, is to kind of be spicy. I don't know how things that are spicy or spooky.
The cheese is amazing. Once you get to the cheese, make sure you eat it with the bread part. Because the bread is kind of dry, but once combined with the cheese, it's really good.
Yeah, so I can see what Vanessa's talking about. It kind of has the scent of jalapenos, but it doesn't really have a spicy flavor to it. The cheese on the inside is really good. The bread kind of has this weird texture to it. I wouldn't say it's my favorite thing. I think that the best thing that we've had tonight would be the Terror Tots. that we had just a little bit ago, followed by the corn dog nuggets, and then I guess this would be last. Now I see why they painted the loop white. So that way they can make whatever color they want with light projection. That's neat with the green and the orange. And at this time we are going to part our ways with Tampa J and Chris the girl. It was great hanging out with you guys again.
We liked it so much. We had a good time with y'all. Hope you had your first dark night. So I hope you guys had a good time.
Yes, it was fantastic and good to see you guys, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Yeah, definitely. And all of you out there watching this, subscribe to them.
Give the video a thumbs up.
Thank you very much.
On their adventures, the nicest people ever. So do that.
Yep, and we will put all their information down below.
Thank you.
No, thank you, sir. I agree with what they said.
And we cannot forget Parker and Michael, so subscribe to Adventures with Parker. We will make it up to Canada one day, and we will hang out with you at Canada's Wonderland.
Absolutely.
Gotta use those Cedar Fair passes.
It was great.
Alright, so have a good evening.
And safe travels home.
And that will conclude our time here at Hersheypark for the first ever Hersheypark in the dark.
Yep.
Wait, Hersheypark.
Dark Nights.
Dark Nights. I'll get it eventually, but yeah. So we have a few houses that were our favorite. The one that we can both agree on is our favorite was Twisted Darkness, the one that was with the carnival theme, and that was fantastic.
Oh my gosh, the details, and it just felt like you were walking into a dark carnival.
Yeah.
They did a really good job.
Really good job there. And then our number 2 would be the Haunted Coal Mine. Very fantastic again.
The details.
Details, as Vanessa said, it very is reminiscent of Black Diamond at Knoebels, which we both really love.
Yep.
Our third favorite that we did 3 times actually was Creature Chaos.
Creature Chaos.
Which is more of the trail, and it's definitely worth doing at night.
At night.
Unlike when we did it first thing during the day, even it was great during the day to see all the tiny details, but the lighting, everything at night, that was so fantastic. Definitely recommend that one. And then our least favorite overall was Descent. And not that it was bad, just overall with the wait being as long as it was, so we waited about 35 minutes
actually.
with the fast lane. But apparently there was just some stuff going on that caused them to slow down, so hopefully that's not a situation every night. That way they can just keep people moving. But yeah, overall I think Hershey has done a great job with this event being their first year. Some things that we found, I guess, a little less positive, I don't know, for lack of words. Scare zones, they're basically non-existent. You have 2 or 3 people in it,
and those scare actors or the people did an amazing job.
Yes.
They were given what they were working with. They were given basically.
Yeah, but there was no real scaring.
There's no props. There was just fog and people.
Yeah,
and very little people.
Right.
So they need props, they need more scare actors.
And I think what's happened is the fact that I'm gonna guess that they thought that they would get horrible feedback from the family portion of the event, because again, Hersheypark in the Dark or Hersheypark Halloween is still going on at the same time. So I'm guessing they were trying not to step on the toes of the parents and the kids around. But if you're gonna put on a darker event, you need to just set boundaries, and that's what other parks do. So if you're going to call something a scare zone, it needs to be some type of scariness, not just a few people trying to hold down the fort. Basically. But so don't go in thinking that it's like Busch Gardens or Halloween Horror Nights or any of the other events that have scare zones. Nothing scary about them. Again, this is the first night, so I really hope that people that come later in the season, that maybe they'll ramp it up, maybe they'll get feedback or whatever. Hopefully that comes back out soon. But for our experience, that was non-existent. Finally, again, just speaking of the few that are in the scare zones, let's just try to be respectful for when they're there, because they're, again, trying to work with what they got. Don't taunt them, don't do whatever. As it is in the houses, don't touch them, just leave them be.
The food that what we had was pretty good. It
was pretty good.
Very themed, very
Favorite
well.
thing was the tater tots.
Or
terror tots.
Terror tots. We are so excited to compare them to the famous Halloween Horror Nights pizza fries.
Yeah.
But these are really good. They have garlic in this one. I don't know if the ones at Universal have garlic or not, but the garlic gave them an extra kick, that's for sure. We didn't get to try as much as we wanted to, unfortunately, because it was just really busy. And yeah,
so I would highly recommend that if you're trying to do like any other scare event, if you're trying to come on a Saturday and trying to do everything, you are going to want the fast lane to be able to get through these houses. Otherwise, that's all you're going to have time for. Because Parker and Michael did not. And well, fortunately they ended at the same time that we did, but we were able to go get food. We were able to do a few other things while they were stuck in lines for the 2 houses that were the longest, which was mine and Descend. So they didn't get to go do the food like we did. So just to have that extra amount of time to go eat, be sure to hydrate. But yeah, so I think wrapping it up here, we're getting a little long in the tooth here
and ranty.
but overall, Hersheypark did a fantastic job with what they got for the first year of an event like this.
My mind was blown away. If this was their first year, I'm so excited to see what they bring in the future.
Yeah,
because the houses, like I said, amazing details, good story, good plot,
good actors,
good costumes, good music, good everything. Like, it was great.
So we hope you enjoyed this video, the little bits of houses in these videos that we could show. Hopefully this has done justice for what the event is trying to portray. And so we hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, be safe, be kind, and adventure on. Bye. Thank you for watching our video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed to our channel yet, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comments section below.